Match CFO and COO Gary Swindler joins us now in an exclusive interview. Gary, good afternoon to you. Thanks for joining us.
Good afternoon.
So Hyperconnect was described in one of your press releases as a social discovery company. What exactly does that mean?
Basically, as you know, during the pandemic especially, people are turning online to meet and socialize much more since their opportunities to go out have been reduced. And so we used to provide mostly dating products for people to make romantic connections. Social discovery is a way to meet friends and people so you can share interests and have relationships with that are short of dating. And that's something that we think is increasing across the world, especially during this pandemic time.
Has the pandemic helped or hurt you in the fact that clearly people can't go on physical dates, so maybe they're not bothering with the app, but if they are, maybe they're more engaged than normal?
Yeah, it's actually had a little bit of a mixed effect. You know, people have been engaging with our products more, trying to meet people, spending more time video dating, spending more time online generally, but it has been harder to go out. It was certainly harder back in the spring of last year. It was better in the summertime, and it's gotten a little bit worse here in the fall and winter. So it's kind of been up and down with the trends around the pandemic and how people are feeling. But we're optimistic that as the vaccine continues to roll out and people get back out again, they're going to be very eager to get out and meet people and spend their time dating once again. I'm sure you feel pent-up demand to go out and do things that you haven't been able to do for a while. And I think that's a common trait these days.
So is this a signal, Gary, that you are looking to expand beyond dating with this acquisition? Because it sounds like this target does a lot more than that and has potential to do more.
Yeah, we think of social discovery as sort of just beyond dating, adjacent to it, if you will. So if you think of our core business as dating as the thing that we have been doing for 25 years, we've started to expand into social discovery with a couple of new businesses, our Oblo app, as well as our Plenty of Fish live streaming business. And Hyperconnect acquisition will take us much more firmly into social discovery, which we actually think is a even bigger market than dating. It's a very global market, and it's growing even faster than the dating business.
Do you make more money, Gary, when people do have a date or an interaction over video? Does that get specifically monetized, or do you just need the members, and therefore if they're now going out to have the date in person, that's better because they're more likely to be a member in general as opposed to spending quite as much time on the app?
Yeah, we don't charge people specifically for video dates. It's an offering that's part of the package of services that we provide. But as you say, it's important that people have successful outcomes on our products. That gets them back more and more. It gets them telling their friends about them. And so the more useful services that we can offer, the more value that we can provide to our customers and our users, the better it is for our business and for our products.
What about the competitive environment, Gary, especially as we are watching for pricing of Bumble's IPO today after the close?
Yeah, I heard they're coming to join us as a public company later today or tomorrow. It'll be nice to have somebody else as a publicly traded dating company. But our business, continues to perform extremely well. We're excited about our prospects. We're going international with this Hyperconnect acquisition, moving into social discovery. We've got a lot of exciting things going on at the company. And so we look forward to having Bumble as another company that people can compare us to.
So how are you making your forecast now? Is it based on vaccination rates? How tied is that to what you're expecting from the business long term?
Yeah, it's a good question. And, it is a little bit challenging because nobody knows exactly what this year is going to look like with vaccines and people getting back out and lockdown restrictions lifting and everything else. So it is a little bit challenging to forecast. But as we disclosed last week when we had our earnings call, we're basically assuming a gradual return back towards normal, but not getting all the way there for the rest of the year. So we think things will gradually improve as the vaccines continue to roll out. We think the summer weather will help as well. But we're not going to quite be back to where we were in terms of people's behaviors, we don't think, in 2021. We're hoping that the outcome is better than that. But from a forecasting perspective, that's what we've assumed.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.